Alright, in this video we're going to do some 3-card poker, and this one just for craps and giggles here. We're just going to see how we do on it. Alright, so we're going to play our ante. We'll do 10 on that, and we'll do 5 on our side bets here, and we'll just keep repeating this bet through the process here. With this game, if you're not aware of the strategy, we're looking for a queen 6-4 or better for a play, as you'll see as we go along here. Okay, so we got a pair of 9s, so we're gonna, our only option is to 1x that, so we'll play it. Alright, so we got 2 pair. Alright, so we're gonna win on the pair plus as well. This is actually one game where I'm actually okay with playing the side bets. All like the blackjack ones and stuff, like, don't play side bets on those. It's really not worth it. I mean, you can, but I would not. Okay, Jack 10-3. We're going to fold that because it's not a queen 6-4. And the reason why I'm okay with the side bets on this one is that even if you fold, your side bets will still stay active, so you can still at least try to break even on them. Alright, so we have an ace, so we're going to keep that. And we win with the high card there. I just want to do something different. I haven't had time to really go to the casino. I've been busy as hell again, but we'll fold that. And we're going to lose on that one. Okay, pair of 4s we'll keep. If you guys want to see this in the live dealer version, let me know. Although I'm not going to be playing a lot on that. I normally never do. I do have a couple videos earlier and back in the day when I was doing that. Alright, fold that one. I probably haven't played that in like a year or so, so those videos are probably pretty far back on my channel, but they are there. There's probably 2 or 3 of them. Alright, 2, 3, 4, so we have a straight. Alright, so we win on our straight, and we win on the 2 side bets as well. Oh, we're actually getting some pretty good draws here. I almost played that by accident. That's a fold. Pair of kings. king high, so we're playing that one. Alright, queen 8-5. Queen 6-4. Alright, so that is actually going to be a play, even though it's probably a crappy hand, but it qualifies. Alright, so we did win on the 6-card. Which one? Yeah, the 6-card bonus there with the flush. Because they had the 3 and I had 2 more, so that's how that happened. Yeah, it's only 10 high, that's a fold. Play that. Trying to get stuff ready for Memorial Day on Monday, because that's one of our biggest days of the year. It probably is the biggest, probably that, and then Thanksgiving after that. So I'm going to be out manning the grills all day. I mean, literally all day. I'm going to fire up the smoker at about 6 a.m. probably. And the night before, I don't get in from work until 1 a.m. So 5 hours of sleep is going to be a long day. Pair of 7s. Crappy hand, but we beat him on a 7-2. Alright, king high. That's surprising. I mean, I'm trying not to jinx, so we're actually getting some pretty good flops here. Okay, that's a fold. Seven, 4, 2. We'll fold that out. Now watch, now I've said that twice. We're gonna start getting some beat hands here. Queen 5-2, fold that. Got a play on that hand. And we need a queen for another straight there. I couldn't make up my mind what I wanted to do on videopoker.com, so I just decided to do this instead. Got a play there. I'm also going to be on vacation starting Memorial Day, so I'm still trying to decide. I may actually do some lives on videopoker.com. Maybe we'll do some viewer's choice on some strategy or something like that. I'm going to try to go live at least once, hopefully more. No, we almost got a straight flush on that one. I had to look twice at it for a minute there. That's just a straight. Now that my stepson is mostly out of here, not in here making noise, I can pretty much record when I want to. I say mostly because he's taking his time. I tell you what, this Gen Z generation, they have, well, not all of them, but most of them don't understand they don't know priorities. Alright, there's a flush, I think. Spade, 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 yeah. His sister bought a house, so he decided to move in with her. I mean, he is 20, so I mean, he can do what he wants, but he's just taking his time dragging this process along, that's for sure. We're going to start clearing out this room a little bit. And I can't get done what I need to do in here until after we have full access to that room. Which I mean, we pretty much do now, but there's stuff that we want to do in there before I can start doing stuff in here. So I'm going to build a couple tables for like my heat press back there and stuff like that. But I don't know, because I have racks behind me over here that have the plants on them and some other crafting stuff over there, which that stuff's going to stay in here. The plants are going to go into the other room. But I don't know how much space I'm working with to build these tables until we actually get some of the stuff out of here. Queen 6-8. See, that's another one that just qualifies. I mean, that is a play, but it's barely a play. It's enough to get the win, though. I think I failed to mention in the beginning here too. The strategy is Queen 6-4, and the reason why it is like that is because the dealer needs a queen or higher to play. So you can look here, we actually pushed on the play bet because the dealer's high card was only a 9, so that was a no play for the dealer. Queen 6-5. That's another play. It's a crappy play, but it's a play. 3, 4, 5. That's another straight. Now, also with this on the pair plus, since the straight is actually harder to get than the flush, the straight actually pays more than the flush in this game. In that section right there, anyway, on the pair plus. It pays 6 to 1, where the flush pays 3 to 1. We're going to lose with a pair of kings on that one. Yeah, what I want to do is either build like a U-shaped table, so I have one table that goes down this side over here where this white one here is at, and then another one behind me, and another one that comes out the other way on the other side, to actually move that heat press onto its own table, because every time I use it, I'm swinging, and it's hitting the damn wall behind it. There's just not enough room there. So that's kind of my thought process on this. So we can get some of this stuff out of here. I can at least get an idea of measurements. While I'm out there on Monday, I can pull out all my tools and start working on that build while the smoker's going, because that's going to take a while. I don't need to babysit it the whole time. It's not like a barbecue grill. 3, 4, 6. Technically, this is not a play, but I mean, you can try. If you want, feeling brave, want to try to hit this straight, but we're not going to do that. And that's why. Queen 7-3. That one's a fold. Even though I would have played that, we would have lost. All right, we'll play that one. That's definitely a play. Queen 5-4. All right, that's a fold. I gotta double check those suits, because sometimes I've freaking played this and I've folded something like a Queen 5-4, because it's not a play, but it ended up being a flush. Just not paying attention, just being stupid. Sometimes that happens. See, this is almost another one. It's a spade, not a club. So we're gonna fold it. So that's a play there. Now see, I'm okay with folding these straights because these straight draws here, like it's 2, 3, and 5. We're missing the 4 on that, but we got the 6 up here. So if that 3 or jack would have been a 4, we still would have gotten paid on our 2 side bets, even though I folded. So we would have gotten 10-1 for the 6 card bonus straight, and then we would have gotten 6-1 on the pair plus. So in essence, we would have really gotten paid 16-1 for folding. If you combine the two of them. That's a play on that one. That was pretty close to a royal there. Fold that garbage. Alright, so there's an ace 9 7, so we're keeping that one. Okay, that's a fold. And that's another fold. Alright, so we'll go ahead and wrap that one up there. As I said, I'm going to try to get some lives done next week, at least one. I'll be on vacation from Memorial Day until I won't go back to work until the following Wednesday. So I had 9 days off. So I'm going to try to, maybe instead of recording any videos that week, I mean, I might still record one, maybe two. You know, try to filter some lives in at different times, and I'll scatter them throughout different times throughout the day. You know, I might do some in the evening, some during the daytime, just to see how that works out. Alright, so that's the plan for next week anyway. Alright, so thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.